Hello family and friends, it's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner, and today I'm in Monroe City, Missouri, and I'm at the senior housing complex. I am up here to work on the south garden. Because of the rains that we've had lately, the weeds have really taken over, and this tree over here, it puts out a lot of saplings, and so they're taking over. And so the south garden here just really needs some work done to it. So my goal today is to get everything weeded. And then because I was not able to lay down cardboard and mulch last fall like I wanted because we were so busy, I'm going to also put down cardboard and mulch today. Better late than never. Hopefully that will help to keep the weeds suppressed for the rest of the summer into the fall. I haven't been able to be up here much because, as you know, I've been out at the homestead helping John since he had fractured his foot, broken his foot, and so I haven't been up here much. As you can tell, the Monroe City Senior Housing Complex is on Main Street, so we have a lot of traffic, a lot of trucks. There's a car wash going on across the road. But we're going to make do with what we have, and we're going to get this garden looking good again. So the first thing I want to do is give you a look at the garden as it is, just to show you the work that I have ahead of me. And then I'm going to start working, and then hopefully tomorrow I can do a June walk around. I do have on my 4th of July truck because it is the weekend before the 4th of July. Monday is July 1st. So we're at the end of June here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get busy working on this garden. This is not the first time I've been up here to work on the garden. I came up in May, did some weeding then, did a walk around then, but it's time to do it all over again. And I wish I had more time to come up a couple weeks ago, but I've just been so busy this summer helping out at the homestead that I just have not had much time up here. But we're here today, so let's get busy and let's get some weeding done. All right, let me show you what it looks like now. All right, so I always like to start up here on Main Street on the southeast corner. Just kind of gives you orientation here. We have this, I think this is a mimosa tree, and it's terrible about putting out these little saplings. And I was up here a couple of weeks ago for like an hour in which I went through and pulled out a bunch of these. And but as you can tell, like within 2 weeks, they're back again. And I was also up here pulling out a bunch of sweet peas, and as you can see, I didn't get all of them done. So I have saplings to pull out. I have some sweet peas that need pulled out. And then I just have a bunch of odd and end weeds coming up. I also need to do some deadheading. The roses look terrible. I need to do some watering, it looks like, or not watering. It looks like I need to be adding some maybe iron to some of these plants because the leaves are looking a little yellow. Yeah, it's just a bunch of weeds coming up. So I need to get everything weeded, and then I need to get new cardboard put down and new mulch put down. Some of them look really good, like this one back here looks really good, and then the next one next to it will be dead, and then the next one next to it will be half dead and half alive. So not sure what's going on. Anyway, just look at those beautiful lilies and the beautiful roses. In between all the weeds and all the problems, we do have a lot of beauty going on. So my hope is to get rid of all the ugliness today, all of the weeds, and so that the beauty can pop through and show off. All right, so I'm gonna start working and I'm gonna bring you along for the fun. I was prepared, or I did come prepared. I have cardboard in the Jeep here. I have cardboard and I have 15 bags of mulch. So here we go. And since most of my neighbors see this end down here first, because that's the laundry room, I'm going to start down here at this end. Plus, I think this bed is the worst. Anyway, we're going to get started working on this weedy mess here. And by the time we do the walk around, it's going to look good. Let's see if these are easy enough to get out without watering them, because it did rain. So the ground might be wet enough that they'll just pull right out. Yeah, they're gonna be easy to pull. So let me go get my bucket, get my gloves, and we'll get started. Okay, so I have my buckets. I have my handheld hoe and fork here. This works really well with getting tough weeds out. I have my pruners. I have a couple of trowels in case I need to dig something out, and then I have my gloves for dealing with the rose bushes. Each one of these beds has a railroad tie in front of it. So what I do is, not to get overwhelmed with how many weeds I have to pull, I just tell myself one railroad tie section at a time. So I'll do one section, take a break if I need it, and then worry about the next section. So the first section I'm going to take care of is down here by the laundry room. And it is the worst. It is the worst. The thing about this long weed here is that if you can find the crown, it will usually pull right out, and then you get a bunch of weeds at one time. But you have to find that crown, and the crown did not come out for me, so I'm going to have to go back in there with my fork here and dig it out. See, it's right there. So I just use my fork to lift that out. There we go. All right, I'm going to keep working, and I'll probably just speed you guys up. Oh, I just stepped on my mom's back here. trying to get this weed out without tearing up the mum. There, I think I got it. There. Okay, family and friends, this was doing a pretty good job, but some of those roots are just too deep, so I had to get out my big tool here, the weasel garden claw. I have one for here in town and one for out at the homestead. Get out some of those bigger roots, like I don't know if you can tell, but there's a huge one right there. The thing I don't like about this older one is it doesn't have your step. So you have to step on the claw itself, but it still works. See, and then it just pulls that big root right on out. Oops. Miss that stepper. The Weasel Garden Claw Pro has a step, and I kind of miss it. I'm sorry I forgot my mic, and I'm hoping that you can still hear me over the car wash. They're doing a pretty good service over there. There we go. All right, gotta get rid of these weeds and I'll be back. I need to unhook these sucker hoses so I can lay down the cardboard. All right, so I'm gonna deadhead these roses real quick, and then I'm gonna trim up those green shrubs back there a little bit more. And then this first railroad tie area will be finished, except for the cardboard and the mulch. And I'm gonna take a break before I do cardboard and mulch. The nice thing about knockout roses is you do not have to deadhead them, but it just makes them look a little bit nicer if you do. Plus I need to treat these because they have Japanese beetles are already attacking them. So I also need to get them treated today.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Sarah. Does it look a little bit better?
It does.
All those weeds were starting to take over, weren't they?
Well, you know, things get busy.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I think I told you John broke his foot. Did I tell you John broke his foot?
No.
Yeah, I've been out there helping him.
Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he just has to stay off of it for like a month. He's gonna have to have surgery later on this fall, but right now he's just got on a boot and they're telling him to stay off of it.
Well, that's probably a good idea.
Yep.
Do you need some water?
I'm gonna go take a break just as soon as I get done right here, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna finish up this one area here and then I'm gonna go take a lunch break and get me something to drink. So I appreciate it though. I don't know what happened to our shrubs. They're like half dead and half alive, so I'm hoping they're gonna bounce back.
I see those pretty, what are those, petunias?
Which ones? Oh, the
big
tall ones?
Yeah.
Those are Asiatic lilies. Aren't they pretty? Yeah. They were supposed to be red. And at first I was like, oh, they were supposed to be red. But now I'm kind of glad they made the mistake because aren't those beautiful?
They are beautiful.
Yeah, they sent the wrong ones, but I just love them. So sometimes mistakes are happy mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really pretty. Oh my goodness. It's a warm one today.
Yeah.
It's what, about 95?
I'm not really sure, but I'm just tired.
You getting home from work? A lunch break?
Actually, I'm not working today.
Oh, okay.
But,
Just been busy, huh?
yeah, kind of. Will you be careful and don't be out here too long?
Okay, I won't, Sarah. Thank you. As much dead as I could onto those shrubs. Hopefully they will bounce back. Okay, friends, well, railroad tie number 1 has been weeded, deadheaded. It looks pretty good. Now all I have to do is put down cardboard and mulch, but I am going to take a break before I do that. Let me bring you in and show you a close-up look of what this looks like now. And then I'll try to do a clip of before and after. All right, here we go. Okay, family and friends, so I just finished weeding down here by the laundry room. Here's a real quick look. With all the weeds gone, you can now see soil. And after my break, I'll be putting down cardboard and mulch. And that should keep those weeds at bay. Okay, family and friends, so I was just able to show you a short clip before the weeding. Now here's a short clip after the weeding. Looks a whole lot better. And this was actually the worst bed. So even though the rest of them need to be weeded, they're not going to be quite as hard, because this one was mostly grasses and not just individual weeds. All right. Between home and here, it seems like I never have enough cardboard, so I have to fill in with papers. But paper works good. I probably should have wetted down the cardboard first. I kind of forgot. Because then the wood chips would have stayed better. But anyway, it's never too late. Okay, so while I was getting more mulch, you guys overheated. You guys overheated just sitting there. I kept on working. What happened there? All right, let's get this mulch down.
Oh, you're back on the job.
I am back on the job. The weeds were taking over. We cannot have that.
No way.
The weeds will not win. So hot out here that the plastic is just melting. Everything's melting. Everything rinsed off. Okay, family and friends, well, I got railroad tie section number 1 finished. And actually, I think this is section number 5 if you start counting from up there. Yes, section number 5 down here is finished. And I think it looks pretty good. I've got it weeded, I've got it cardboarded, I've got it mulched, and I've got it watered in. And everything is looking nice and perky now. So this should give it a good rest of the season. The rest of the summer season, it should be weed free and growing freely. But I am going to call this it for this video. Even though I have 4 more sections to do, it is extremely hot out here, and so I need to go get hydrated and take a break, and then I'm going to continue to work on each section as the weather allows and as my energy allows. and then you'll get to see the end results of all the work on those sections whenever I get ready to do the walk around. So anyway, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know more about what's going on in my corner of the world, hit that subscribe button to Kim's Country Corner. I will talk to you all later. Bye for now. Have a good, cool, blessed day. Stay hydrated. That's what I'm going to do.